What's going on, everybody? Big Dog Brett. Welcome back to the channel. Thanks so much for tuning in. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and share. That's right. Don't you forget the reason for the season. Also, can't have Christmas without the ho ho hos. So, what's up, DDP? Glad to have you here, sir. Appreciate that super chat, sir. Shane Elliott, how you doing? Traveling fools. Haven't seen you guys. Took a little bit of a break. Been doing some other things with some other people in some other places. Yeah. So, it is your hostess with the mostest. So that's what we're here for. Gonna have a little fun tonight. As you can, if you guys have been keeping up with the recruiting rankings, uh, uh, it's been exciting. It's been exciting. So Georgia picks up a couple of 5-star recruits and some other stuff's going on. We're going to talk about the other players. What's up, RJ? All day. Thank you so much for being here, sir. Appreciate you being here. Lots to talk about. I do have a little bit of a cold. Always seems like I have a cold this time of year. I don't know why, but we do. But I got my Christmas hat on. So ready for that? Yeah, get it, yeah. So yeah, I don't know where I got this at. I think I got it at the Goodwill. To be honest with you, I know it was a yard sale. I can't remember. I know I didn't pay full price. I don't pay full price for anything except football tickets. So yeah, this is my Georgia Christmas hat. I love this thing. So yeah. Got some questions for you guys later in the show. Don't worry, we'll get that on there. Trying to give everybody a few more minutes to jump on here. Probably going to be joined by a guest or two. This is the holiday season. Make sure you reach out to your friends and family. Some people struggle during the holidays, especially our veterans. It can be a really tough time for those guys. So if you know a veteran, if you got him as a friend or her as a friend, reach out to them and tell them that you're there if they need them. We lose 22 veterans every day to suicide. So make sure you guys are reaching out if you got those friends and just check on them. If they say they're doing okay, dig a little deeper. So I want everybody to have a happy, safe, Merry Christmas. Be careful out there on the roads, guys. Got some bad weather coming up pretty soon. It's going to be icy. Well, that's because we have so much stuff that eventually it will inevitably end up at the Goodwill. So, yeah, no shortage of Georgia stuff. No shortage, that's for sure. But I mean, when you're the defending national champions, you've only lost one game in the past 2 years. That's going to happen. So, what's up, Royce? Wishing you and yours a Merry Christmas, a blessed New Year to you and yours from me and mine. Go Dogs. God bless. I appreciate that, Uncle Royce. You have a good one, brother. Saban is retiring. That is a lie, but I appreciate the troll. That's going to make people run immediately to the Google section and say, that's not true. So, yeah. Whew. Well, what was everybody's opinion? What's everybody's opinion of the National Signing Day so far? Love to get you guys' comments. Lots to talk about. Football games coming up. Bowl season is here. Of course, we're also going to talk a little bit about the Florida game. What happened? I can't say it with a straight face. I'm sorry. What happened at Georgia? what happened? It was like Georgia was down there whaling on the Gators, man. It was like 35,000 to 3 or something with the charity field goal at the end. They say they normally don't fire a coach in the first season, but I think Billy Napier was testing the theory, man. That guy was trying to get fired. He's like, I don't like it down here either, man. Get me out of here. Yeah, love y'all too, Uncle Royce. Give everybody a hug and whatnot for us. Appreciate it. He just signed a contract to make more than Kirby, so I don't think he's retiring. I don't think he's retiring either, but I think sometimes these contracts are kind of irrelevant, and I'll explain what I mean to that. How much money is too much money? How much money is enough money, and how much money is not enough? You got as much money as Nick Saban. What I mean, think about it. Most of us live off of next to nothing compared to what one of these guys makes in 1 year. So, uh, I mean, Nick Saban and Kirby Smart, they make more than 1 year than most of us make in 10. So, you work for 4 or 5 years like that, you got enough money to last you a lifetime, really. So, yeah. He could probably buy the state of Alabama outright if he wanted to. Woo, yeah. So, well, guys, right now, as it sits, looks like Georgia had a pretty good day. We'll go over the top 10 recruiting ranks. Actually, we'll go over quite a few of them. We'll go over quite a few of them. So, here's what I'm going to do I'm going to share my screen. Present, it says share screen. Yeah. Okay. Share. Hot dog, hot diggity dog. Won't put me down in the corner. Get in the corner, big dog. What are you doing? All right. So Alabama coming in at 27 commits. I don't think anybody here is actually surprised that Alabama is at the number one spot. We kind of all expected that. Um, Georgia coming in at number two. You can expect and understand that. Georgia picked up a few more 3 stars, whereas Alabama picked up 5 stars. Ton of talent on the Alabama team. We're actually going to take a moment here in just a minute and look at this team. But man, they did really well. What I do like seeing is that they actually picked up three of their top 6 or 7 guys are all Alabama guys, which is always good if you can recruit in state. Then you got Justin Hayes, I think he went to IMG Academy. He's a running back, 5-star recruit out of Georgia. Caleb Downs, 5-star recruit safety out of Georgia. Extremely talented guy here. Number 6 in the nation, number 1 in position, number 1 at state. Extremely talented individual here. And then they also got a 5-star Keon Keeley, edge guy, 6'6", huge for edge guy. He comes in at 5-star rating. We're not going to get into all the other guys on all these teams. We're going to talk about a couple of few here and there, but yeah, it's Alabama got a great recruiting class. Trying to pull that up. How do I feel about Eric Gilbert transferring? I mean, we just picked 2 more bad tight ends. Our tight end room is insane. I think Eric Gilbert is an extremely talented guy, one of the highest rated guys ever at the tight end. I believe he was the highest rated tight end ever. Had a really good year that first year, I think, at at LSU, and then he went to Florida, went back to LSU, came to Georgia, and we really haven't seen much since. I know he's had some issues over time. I don't know what's going on with him, but I wish the man the best of luck. Hopefully, he can get it figured out, get his life back on the track he wants it on, and he needs to buckle down soon before he ends up talking himself right out of an NFL career. So, I don't know how many games he played this year. I hope he didn't burn a year. We'll see what happens. So, I hope he turns out okay. You think Travis Hunter is coming to UGA? Travis to UGA. The rich getting richer. I'm not sold on Travis Hunter to UGA. I'm not sold on that just yet. Uh, and we still have a long way to go. February is a long way away. Uh, it's hard to say. These guys really seem to kind of enjoy uh, their time in the limelight. I think he goes out to Colorado. I think he's going to go and follow Dion, and that's. I mean, he would pretty much be guaranteed a starting position. If he comes to Georgia, there's no guarantees he's going to start. So you know, what do you what do you do? What do you do? Uh, who knows? We had him on campus a couple of times, and then he decided he wanted to go to Colorado State or Colorado Jackson State. They're probably not going to Colorado State too. What's up, Cliff? Every time I say that name, dude, I want to call you. Hold on, I want to call you Cliff Milfwood, but just because the letters, like the way the letters match up, I just think it's hilarious. Is Miami coming back to relevance with their latest class? Just because you have a good recruiting class doesn't mean you're relevant again. Don't believe me? Ask Texas A&M. Texas A&M, number 1 recruiting class in the country, currently at 14. Sometimes you don't get what you pay for. You got to be able to produce, man. Got to be able to produce. So, looking at, I'm Bama, but man, you're great. Take care of that cold ball. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, Richie. Rich, appreciate it. So, what we're looking at Georgia's sitting at 26 commits. I don't know how many scholarships they have, but I know traditionally about 26 is what Georgia will put out there, sometimes 28. It just depends on the year. We're still kind of dealing with some of that COVID, uh, what do you call it? Uh, I won't say hangover, but the weird scholarship situation that we had during that. I don't know. It's just weird. It's hard to tell how many scholarships anybody has. Then you throw in the mixed transfers, people leaving. It's hard to say. So I know we have an extra scholarship because um, Eric Gilbert's leaving. I apologize for talking with food in my mouth, but I have a cold, so I got some peppermint. Um, yeah, Texas coming in at number 4. I was really surprised to see this. I was really surprised to see this, and I'll show you why. Last year's recruiting class, Texas was at number 5. I was surprised to see that. 2021, 15, number 15. So in 2021, Georgia took 20 commits, Alabama took 27. 2022, Texas A&M took 30, Georgia took 30, Alabama took 26. And here we are now in 2023. This is about the closest these two teams have been as far as number of recruits. But Alabama's sitting on 6, dude. That's outstanding. The U is back in the class, back to looking for a stadium to play in. Have I heard anything about Gunnar Stockton recently? No. If you come to Georgia and you're a quarterback, you're going to wait your turn. I don't know. Georgia's quarterback room is absolutely loaded, so you can expect that if you're playing for Georgia, you're going to sit back there. Currently, I believe the backup guy that they're going to go to is going to be Carson Beck. I think Carson Beck's going to be our starter next year. You still got Gunnar Stockton and geez, losing my mind. What's the other guy? Gunnar Stockton and the other one. I don't know. Got another 5-star sitting on the bench, so we'll see what happens, guys. What happens with Ewers and Manning's? I think Ewers is going to be out. Manning's going to start, but I don't think Manning's going to live up to the hype. And I'm going to show you why I believe that. We'll talk about that. Brock. What? He said rankings don't matter anymore. They leave for more money in a year. There may be some truth to that. Vandergrift. Thank you, DDP. I was drawing a blank on that. I could see his luscious long blonde hair, but I couldn't think of his name. Could not think of his name. So let's look at find it right here real quick. All right, so I've got about 30 of you guys here in the chat. What's up, Cool Breeze? What's up, my brother from another mother, my sister from another mister? So, I got a question for you guys. I want to see what you think. I've had the membership up for the group for a long time now, and been trying to slowly build that up. What's up, Brock? Bet. Bet. And I'm thinking, I think I've got it at like $199, $499, and $999. What's up, Vic Two? I'm thinking about changing it all to just like $199, just for everybody to do $199, and see how many members we can get. Because what I want to start doing is I want to start doing a members only like live stream and chat and stuff like that. But I don't want to make it so it's difficult for people to get into. I want to be able to get into it. I didn't know what you guys' thoughts on that were, because it takes a lot of energy and time to do this stuff. Because I got a family, dude. I got 4 kids, and my wife wants to go look at Christmas lights and all that good stuff. So I think I've got it at, I think the lowest level is 199 right now. And I think I'm just gonna leave it at that. Anybody who's in the 199 one, What's up, Leon? What's up, Craven? Anybody that's in that one gets in. So I'll probably be doing stuff in the off season on that, in the members only stuff. But we'll see how it goes. I don't know the difference in experience with the alternate price. It's not like you pulling up to a cookout at $9.99 or I do it. uh, whenever you first set it up, it makes you pick three prices. That's why it's like that, man. So that's just where if people want to show their support in one, um, one form or another, then that's fine. I never required anybody to do anything. Go see Christmas Lights Family first. Oh, we're gonna do that tomorrow. Don't worry, Royce. But we'd ride around and drink hot chocolate, do all that fun stuff. But for people that want to support the channel, I wanted to have that out there because there are people that I've had people send me stuff. I've had people want to meet up and hang out and do lunch and all this other stuff. And there's some people that just want to support the channel because they enjoy the content. I want to give them an opportunity to do it. So, it helps out because in the off season, man, it's just the content is just next to nothing. So it's hard to find good content without making it without me feeling like it's forced. I hate trying to force content. It feels wrong. Jay Cox says, I think UGA Ohio State will be for the national championship. Winner will win the final. No. I think if Ohio State plays, I think it's between Georgia and Michigan. I think Michigan should win out. If TCU wins, I'll be highly surprised. Um if Georgia should win, Michigan should win. And I think if Michigan plays Ohio State, I think Michigan will win. Yeah. You got a new son, Royce? I haven't met. Huh. Man, come on up. I'm in North Georgia mountains. Ain't no ocean around here. I hate to disappoint you. I think it'll be UGA versus TCU and be a close game. Well, I don't think so. But I mean, hey, I like all different points of view, man. Cool Breeze says, I'm in Columbus now for the holidays, bro. They are shook. They sound defeated, especially with this weak class they pulled in. Columbus. What Columbus? Columbus where? Columbus, Ohio? Columbus, Ohio? Is that what you're saying? I mean, you guys came in. I mean, if you're saying Columbus, Ohio, they got 20 commits. I mean, they still got room. National Signing Day is like the final day is not until February. This is not a bad recruiting class at all, dude. You got 18 4-stars. Let's see what you got. 18 4-stars. That guy's so close to being a 5-star, he might as well be. This guy's these. What are these? What did I click on? What did I click on? Click on something I shouldn't have clicked on. Um, that's definitely a 5-star. He's close to being a 5-star. He's close to being a 5-star. He's close, and he's close. I mean, the talent gap between this guy and this guy is, it's like a point, dude. That's really close. I mean, you're basically looking at two potential NFL wide receivers, an NFL linebacker, another NFL wide receiver, and an NFL defensive lineman. I mean, I wouldn't be upset about that. I really wouldn't. I'd be fine with that. He said, "This Georgia's year." You right. You right. Ohio, I got you. Michigan gonna lose to Georgia. We all know this. There you go. Brock got it right. Brock got it right. Hey, I'm living close to the enemy, Gator country, laughing out loud. My favorite place is the Georgia mountains in the Carolina area. Yeah, it's pretty up here. It's gonna get pretty dead blame cold here pretty soon too. Pretty dead blame cold. Wide receiver. All Brian Hartland. We are recruiting DBs in the line. So let me show you what Alabama's recruiting. Watch this. Defense, offense, defense. Only one out of their top 5 guys is an offensive player. And then they got Justin Hayes as a running back. Defense. The majority of their top guys are defense. Watch this. Georgia. Defense. offensive line, defense, and then offense. So if you want to know what wins national championships, look at the two teams that's doing it and make you copy off that. I'm reading a rumor, or did Travis Hunter and McClain just sign to CU? They may have, dude. I mean, I'm not surprised. I mean, Travis Hunter probably got begged by Deion Sanders to go out there. Because Deion Sanders walked in the room and basically told everybody to kick rocks. I mean, he needs wide receivers. He's already got to end with that guy. Why would that guy stay at Jackson State when he can go play at a Power 5 school? Traveling Fool says it's going to be 2 degrees here in a day. Woo! I'll wake up and it's going to be both degrees. That's the point. They got pushed around by Michigan and Oregon and Georgia. Well, Michigan got pushed around by Georgia the last couple of years. Yeah. So, all right. So there is something here I do want to talk about. Let me close this out. Close. Doo-doo. They are now, but they used to not be that way. Georgia used to struggle in that front, man. Georgia used to struggle in that front. All right, let me see. Share screen. Chrome tab. Arch Manning. Here we go. All right, so a lot of people have been making a big deal out of Arch Manning going to Texas. Let me explain something to you. So here is Arch Manning's. This is his stats. His total, his varsity total is, we'll just say, is 7,500. His accuracy rating is 64%. He has 101 touchdowns and 19 interceptions. That's his stats. That is his stats. Okay. Let's go up here and let's look for, I don't know. Let's look for Gunnar Stockton. Okay, here's Gunnar Stockton in Rayburn County. All right. If I can find his stats. Football. Okay. 13,652. That's almost double what Arch Manning had. 69% average completion percentage. Okay. 177 touchdowns, which is 76 more touchdowns, and less interceptions, 2 less interceptions. But Arch Manning has a higher rating. Arch Manning has a higher rating than Gunnar Stockton did. Arch Manning had the highest rating all time with quarterback. All time. Come on, man. All right. Let's do another one. Let's do I'll find my boy Vandergriff here. Well, if I can't spell today. I can't even remember how to spell the dude's name right. Vandegrift. Brett, you're an idiot. I know. Search. Lord have mercy. I not find this guy. I know that ain't right. I have to look it up the whole way. Max Preps. Come on, man. Y'all gotta do better than this. All right, so we're gonna share a different screen here. Stop screen, present, share screen, Chrome tab. Here we go. All right, so here's Vandegrift. Almost over 10,000, which is like, I don't know, 2,000 more than what Manning had. 107 touchdowns, which is more touchdowns than he had. He has a 68.6, which is almost 69% completion percentage, which is more than what Manning had. 17 interceptions, which is less than Manning had, and more touchdowns than Manning had. But Manning had had a perfect score basically. Come on, man. Yeah, don't tell me. I think Arch Manning might be getting a rating that he doesn't deserve. So let's see what happens in Texas. This man hit the nail right on the head. Nailed it. I don't know why the Mannings are have the ranking that they have. But you're right. You're right. All right, let's get back to the National Signing Day information. All right, here we go. Chrome tab. Here we go. All right, so here's what Georgia picked up. Damian Wilson just signed with Georgia a couple hours ago. This is a big get for Georgia. One of the things I'm not seeing on this particular recruiting class that I have seen in the past is Georgia players out of the state of Georgia. Just not as many as we're normally seeing. I think there's only like 5 or 6 on here. It's Kelton Smith. Yeah. So there's not a lot of Georgia players on here from the state of Georgia. Traditionally, we see quite a few more. A lot more recruiting going on in Florida, though. Picked up a lot of Florida players this go around. And as long as Florida continues to play football the way they're playing it, that's going to continue to be a problem. And Manning wasn't a big camp kid outside of his uncles, but Newman wasn't a power. Yep. 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 So let me get rid of this. So this is where Georgia's sitting right now. Texas coming in at 43rd. I mean, third, and then Miami. If I was Ohio State, I would be very disappointed that I'm not above Texas and Miami, considering that you guys should be, you're in a playoff this year. Neither Miami nor Texas even got close to that. Not even close. LSU, I think Brian Kelly's went out and done a pretty good job of recruiting. Oregon just picked up a kind of a surprise 5-star, a pair of 5 stars actually. Can't remember their names. Names are hard to say. One of them, I think, is Uiagalelei or something like that. But they just picked those guys up. Mateo Uiagalelei, edge guy, Jurion Dickey, wide receiver. I'm really interested to see who their quarterback is going to be next year because I'm pretty sure Bo Nix is out of there. Oklahoma at 8. I get it, I guess. Notre Dame at 9. Okay, no 5 stars. Tennessee, though, stepped up to the 10th position ahead of Clemson, Florida. And look at old South Carolina down here at number 16. Boy, somehow Texas A&M is still paying for players. Don't know what's going on there, but that's your top shakeup there. You got 1, 2, might as well say this is SEC team. 3, 4, another SEC team. 5, 6 out of the top 10 are SEC. 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 out of the top 20 are SEC. I mean, even good old Arkansas trying to get in on the action. Yeah. Now, and it may prove out that Georgia still has some surprises down the road. Georgia didn't take anybody in the transfer portal because we didn't need anybody in the transfer portal, I guess. But what you are going to see is that down the road, Georgia has a tendency of flipping players. And so once we get those players flipped, we may move up in the rankings. I think Alabama's still going to hang on to the number 1 spot as they should. They've done a great job recruiting. And we'll kind of see how it goes from there. So have a good night, Royce. Appreciate it. Boy, I must have made some folks mad about talking about old Arch Manning. Boy, they dipped out. Whew. All right. So while we're waiting on that, let me get rid of this itchy nose. Ooh. I apologize, guys. I feel like I should go to bed. I feel terrible. So let's see here. College football playoff bowl schedule. Who we got this weekend? Anybody even looked at it yet? Come on, guys. Schedule. Us in Miami. Nobody cares. Marshall played Monday. Nobody cares. San Jose, Liberty. Nobody cares. Let's see. Tomorrow we got Baylor and Air Force. Eh. Friday. Oh, Missouri versus Wake Forest. Might be interesting. Saturday, a big nothing burger. San Diego State versus Middle Tennessee. Man, nothing decent until next Tuesday after Christmas. Boo. Where's the good games? Start getting into them around the Wednesday, the 28th. I think I'd like to watch that Oregon North Carolina game. Arkansas Kansas should be pretty good. Oklahoma versus Florida State. That might be a good game. Washington versus Texas. That's on the 29th. That'll be a good game too. Ooh, South Carolina versus Notre Dame. I'm going to watch that. Clemson, Tennessee. That's an outstanding game. Alabama, K State. Well, we'll see what happens. And then Georgia, Ohio State, Michigan, TCU. Yes, sir. It's good stuff. Good stuff coming up. Woo. Big dog red at the top where you see recruits tab. Click on and select overall, and then look at the results. I've already closed that tab out. Let me see if I can get it back. Shift T, Control Shift T. For which teams, man? Top where you see recruits overall. Let me pull this back up so I can kind of understand what he's talking about here. All right, so I got this selected as overall. I don't really see much difference, man. I mean, it looks like the same screen. What am I missing here, Cowboy? Yep, team rankings. Yeah, I'm on team rankings. I must be missing something, dude. Give me a whole sentence there. What did I thought? What's the difference? I mean, this is Alabama, Georgia, Texas, Miami, Ohio State. Alabama, Georgia, Texas, Miami, Ohio State. I mean, it's pretty much identical, my man. I mean, it changes once you get after like the 10 mark or whatever, but look at transfer though. Georgia ain't even on this list. Look at that. Ooh, that's a good place to be. Not on this list. Carver boy duos. What are you talking about, Brock? James Smith and somebody else. Kua Russell. I don't know. Hey, if it worked out for him, worked out, man. I mean, he wants me to look at the numbers for Texas. Let me go to recruit. Okay, so Texas coming in at number 3, 4, 10, 8, 92.82, 297. Texas 4, 11, 92, 299. It's pretty close. I mean, it's I don't see an earth shaking difference there, my man. So Texas rocks. Congrats on Texas coming in number 3 though. Yeah, I just saw that, Brock. I just saw that, man. Well, I mean, we still got some room to go. We still got some room to go. So just so you guys know, this will probably be my last video before Christmas. I might do one after Christmas, right after Christmas. Um, I'll do the bowl predictions for the bowls that matter, but I'm not doing a bowl prediction for uh UCF versus Duke, East Carolina versus Coastal Carolina. I'm not getting into that crap. Kind of a waste, honestly. Whew. Hope everybody has a very enjoyable Christmas, safe, big family events where nobody gets in any fights. But man, well, except for you Alabamians, I mean, we know how that goes. Tennessee too, Florida man too, Auburn man too. Three, four, five. Yeah, Georgia got a good class this year. Alabama's got a good class. Alabama's got to figure out what to do at the quarterback position, but so does Georgia. Oh, that's good to know. That's a pretty cool avatar, Texas. Whew. I think the Longhorns got a lot to be happy for, a lot to look forward to. They keep classes like this, they'll be doing real well. So that's pretty much really all I got for tonight, guys. Not gonna make it a long one. Obviously, I don't feel well, so I wanted to get on here and give you guys a video about National Signing Day. A lot of teams did really well. Some teams did better than I thought they would have done. Texas being one of them. Uh, it's it's good to see teams do well. They haven't done well in a while. So yeah, it's funny how Texas had, by most standards, a less than stellar season, and Tennessee had an outstanding season compared to what they thought they were going to do, and they're way way far behind in rankings as far as recruiting goes. So interesting. All right, guys. Well, that pretty much sums it up for me. I am going to go take a hot shower, try to clear my sinuses up so I can breathe again. But yeah, so if you guys need me, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, hit the comment section, leave a comment down below. Wanted to come see you guys again. It's been a little while, so we'll see you guys real soon. You guys have a great day. God bless. Go Dogs.